Hello. Wait, hold on. Let me set this up. Alright. Hello, everybody. It is Savvy, aka Sunray. So, we're going to do a Q&A video. I asked a few of my viewers on Instagram to ask me some questions. And I'm going to answer those questions that I have been asked. So let's get into it. So the first question is, how tall are you? I am 5'3" and some change, but I feel like I'm taller than that for some reason. A lot of people say that that's short, but I don't think that, I don't feel short. I feel kind of tall. I'm not gonna lie. Main character energy. What's the biggest challenge you have faced in life? So I would say my biggest challenge that I have faced in life is really learning to like not care about what people think. It's like being myself and just not caring, you know? Even like right now, like doing this whole vlogging thing is kind of new because there's people over there and I'm a little bit iffy about this, but we're still doing it. Like, I'm just pushing through and I'm not gonna let the people that are sitting over there, you know, stop me from doing what I gotta get done. That's just life. Like, you just can't let other people's things get in your way or put you down. You can't let other people's narratives of you control your life, because it's your life. You control your life. So yeah, I think that's one of my biggest challenges that I'm still working on, getting better each day at really being myself. Not that I'm not myself, but being more comfortable doing the things that I like to do when other people are around. Yeah. The next question is, what is your favorite word? My favorite word is ethereal, or like ether. Like, I like ether. Like, I like the way that it rolls off of like ether. Ethereal. I also like the definition of ethereal. Like, it's like a beautiful, soft, it's very angelic, like, I don't know, like space, galaxy, princess type. Like, that's what I feel like when I say ethereal. Like, something that's not on earth, but that's like really, really beautiful. And ether, I like the definition. It's like the sky, like beyond the sky. Like, I like the universe, you know? Like, that's my thing. I like that a lot. Next question. What's your major? My major is fashion design. I'm currently a junior and I'm about to skedaddle out of there next year. I cannot wait to leave, because it's just like, it gets stressful at times. And don't get me wrong, it's fun. College is fun, but there's just like times where I feel like should I really be doing this? Like, is this for me? It did help me along the way, like, see things differently. But there's like another part of me that feels like I could have been better off doing something else. It taught me a lot about like different things. I'm really into sustainability, like learning about sustainability in clothing, and that's kind of like where my head's at when it comes to fashion. I feel like that's really important for the world and like the future and everything. So yeah, I can't wait to see where it's gonna take me, or where it got me, you know? Because we speak things that already are here. They're not gonna happen. They already did happen, you know? You feel me? The ones who know. All right, the next question. Favorite pair of shoes? I'm sorry if the lighting is like really off. The sun is right here and it's booming and it looks really nice and I love it. Anyway, open the window a little bit. Hopefully no bug. I just saw a bug. There was a fly on my window earlier and I almost, like, I was writing something down and I almost stabbed myself in the leg because I got scared with my pen. And it's like one of these sharp ones, like hold on, beauty guru moment. It's like one of these sharp ones. But yeah, it hurt a little bit, but I got scared from a fly. Anyway, let's get back to the Q&A. Favorite pair of shoes. So my favorite pair of shoes are my North Face slippers. Like, they're like puffer jacket material. They're slippers. Like, they're just so comfy. I am so glad I bought them. I was in Boston when I got them, and I was like, Mom, like, I need to get these shoes. Like, I need to get these right now. Like, we cannot leave this store until I buy these shoes. And she was like, Savonne, those are ugly. And I was like, where? Like, these are the cutest shoes I've ever seen. These are the cutest slippers I've ever seen. So yeah, I bought them, and I wore them like almost every single day last year. I actually don't know where they are right now. I feel like I lost them, and I'm kind of sad. But I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna wear them whenever I want to because I love them. So those are my favorite shoes. I'll put a picture right here actually if you don't know what they look like, because they're sexy as hell. And so yeah, so get with it or get lost. The next question that was asked was favorite clothing brand. And my favorite clothing brand is, it used to be Burberry, only because they had these pants that I really liked. They're double-waisted pants. And I showed them once again to my family. They're like, those are ugly. Those pants were so hot. Those pants were so hot. Those pants were so hot. Like, those pants were so hot. But they were like way out of my bank, like way out of my budget, like $1,000 for some pants. Yeah, so Burberry for those pants. And I kind of like the aesthetic that they have. Like, I like the browns that they work with, like very like earthy colors almost. I like that. I really do like earth tones. I like my nature, you know, you feel me? If you know, you know. Once again, the next brand that I like is Casablancas. I actually found them like about 2 years ago. I was doing a project for class, and we had to go on, what website was it? WGSN, and they had like all the shows that were happening for that season. And I clicked on Casablancas only because, like, this is a funny thing. So if any of you guys listen to The Strokes, you know that the lead singer's name is Julian Casablancas. And so the only reason why I clicked on that specific runway show was because that last name looked familiar. So I was like, let me see what this is about. So I clicked on it, and their video, like their promotion video for their, I don't think it's a promotion video, but their fashion video that they had for their collection that for that season was so nice. They recorded it with like this soft lens, so all the light looks so soft. The colors were like a lot of brown, a lot of red, and the theme was like a race car type of thing. Like, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I really love it. The video is on YouTube. Maybe I can put it in the description so you guys can watch it. But that made me fall in love. I'm talking about in love with that brand. Did I buy anything from it? No, because I don't got money like that. But would I? Of course, I really would. Especially their sunglasses. They have some really nice sunglasses too. The last clothing brand, really quick. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm still kind of new. I think it's Mugler or Mugler. I think it's Mugler. Please do not laugh at me, but that's what I think it is. R.I.P. the GOAT. He passed away in January, the designer for this. I was on Pinterest one day, and I came across like this picture of like leggings, so I saved them. I was like, oh, these are nice. A few weeks ago also, I starting a project for class, and we have to make like Met Gala type fits for a celebrity and like a designer combo. You know how Met Gala is, right? I got Kid Cudi and Mugler. Yeah, I have to make an outfit based off of those two subjects. And so I'm doing more research on this designer and everything, and I'm on the website looking at the pants, and I'm like, yo, those are the same leggings I saved on my Pinterest board. And I was like, yo, I like this guy before I even knew who he was. So I was like, okay, let me look at some other stuff. So I look at some other like products that they got, and I'm like, wow, like these are some really interesting pieces. Like they're like very geometric. They're very geometric, and he just really knows how to work with like shapes and the female figure. He makes a lot of female clothing. I didn't really see too many like male clothing on his website, but there's some, but I wasn't really looking at that. So yeah, there's just a, like, I don't know, that man's a genius, like with shapes and clothes. Come on, really nice stuff. Go check him out. Next question. What's the last song you listened to? Literally the last song I listened to was probably like 10 minutes ago, and it was Pretty Little Birds by SZA featuring Isaiah Rashad. Next question. Are you vegan? No, I am not a vegan. I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef, I don't eat chicken, I don't eat any of that stuff. I do eat fish. I'm a pescatarian. I also eat eggs and cheese, and I don't drink milk, but I do consume like foods that have dairy in it. I want to like cut that part out, but it's really hard. It's really hard. Okay, here's a timeline. So yeah, 2015, so like 7 years ago, that's when I like started my whole like healthy eating, or just I changed my diet. I'm not gonna say healthy eating because people have their own, you know, ways. I became a vegan for a week, and then my parents were like, nah, you don't know what you're doing. So I was like, yeah, you're right, I don't know what I'm doing. So I stopped that. I became a vegetarian, so I didn't eat any fish, I didn't eat any meat at all. I was doing that for a while, and then I started playing basketball in high school, so I had to start eating like some type of protein because I didn't have a plan as to like how to balance my meals. I was just not eating at that point, so it was like it wasn't going well. So I was like losing weight and I was building muscle, but it wasn't healthy. It wasn't the good thing to do. I started eating chicken again like throughout my time of like playing sports and whatever, and then there was like a time where I stopped eating it again, and then I started eating it again, and then I stopped, and then I started. So yeah, I'm pretty much like a year back into my pescatarian journey. I accidentally ate pork the other day, but we're not gonna talk about that because it's okay. I moved on. I don't regret it. I feel as though like if you start regretting things, then like it really tears you down. So I just like thought of it as a mishap, and I know what not to eat. Like I'm not gonna eat what I ate again. So next question, what is your favorite food? So speaking of my pescatarian diet, as of now I feel as though my go-to is like sushi. That's like my favorite food. Like I had sushi the other day, and I bought like four different kinds of maki, and so there's like 6 pieces each for those 4, but one of them was for my sister, so I had 3. I ate all of it, and didn't have a bev. It was good. It was really, really good. All right, what artists inspire you? So first things first, I have a lot of family and friends that are artists that, you know, greatly have impacted like the way I see things, and just like inspire my drive and motivation to like create more. And I want to create with them as well. Like that's what I like doing. I like creating with people, but I would have to say like that specific group of people, like my family and friends, like that's my main inspiration, like when it comes to artists, whether it's music, fashion, art, photography, video, like all of that is just like that goes to them. To be more specific, for painting, I would say Kehinde Wiley. I don't know if I said his name right, I really don't, but Kehinde Wiley has to be one of my favorite painters of all time. And I'm very picky when it comes to like what I like and what I don't like, especially in art. Like if I don't like someone's art, like it won't, like I'll kind of just like, it won't stay, you know. But I find that with his art, I keep going back to like see what new things he's done, and like, I don't know, he really like, I really like his style. It's very realistic. His paintings are huge, like they're humongous. I think his references are based off of like actual people, but he puts them in like these, like in different times, most of the time, like different eras. Some people will have like horses, like you know how you see like George Washington in a painting, like it would be like that in Kehinde Wiley's style, but with a person of color. And I think that's like really like, it's very, I love it. I love it, because you go to the art museum all the time and all you see is the forefathers of America on the walls, and it's like, where the sisters and the brothers at? Like, they be putting all these paintings up like those people didn't exist in America. Like, not even gonna get into it, but if you know, you know. But yeah, like, he just has that representation that I really, really, really love, and I think it's amazing. All right, my camera kind of like stopped recording for a second. I think it only goes up to like 20 minutes. Anyway, second artist that inspires me is actually a fashion designer named Iris van Herpen. I think she's Dutch, but her stuff, I think it's like mostly avant-garde type beat, you know, type beat. She like 3D prints some of her pieces. It's like a puzzle. So she'll have like say a shirt, like a shirt or whatever, but it would be made out of all these little tiny pieces of I don't know, I think she uses like silicone, I don't know, but whatever, like she connects all of them and it like gives like this fish scale effect, or like this type of movement on the body. Like it is different. Like she's a whole different, I've never seen anybody do that before. So she was one of the first, like before I even went to fashion school, she was one of the first people that I found that was in the industry doing this, and I was like, wow, I've never seen this before, and I still haven't even seen anything like that before. I really do look up to her too. She's very inspirational for just like working with shapes and different things. What's your favorite medium to use in painting? All right, so here's the thing. I want to learn how to paint with oil. I've tried multiple times, but I really don't think it's like the proper way of, like the ways that I've done, I don't think it's the proper way of using oils. I kind of just like, I know you have to have like a certain base to use them so it doesn't seem like see-through, or if it's not too thick. I know like that aspect, but I really don't know what to get. I've been experimenting and I just don't know, so I haven't really, I guess you could say I'm kind of scared. Like I haven't been messing with oil paints. My go-to medium is acrylic paint. I really want to stop using acrylic paint though, because it's like plastic. Like I don't really mess with that. As I said before, earlier in the video, I really want to focus on sustainability and how to, you know, develop the world in a healthier state, and just like push healthier alternatives for the things that I do, like in fashion, art, like, you know. So with that being said, like I want to push away from using acrylics because I don't think it deteriorates, like I don't think it's not biodegradable, and it's okay if it doesn't last forever. Like it's art, you know, things come and go. I really want to learn how to use oil, and I feel like with oil it's a little bit less harmful, because I feel like I want to really make my own, like I want to be able to make my own paint with oil painting, and I really want to learn how to use it. Acrylics are just like my go-to, like that's what I use. When I first started painting, I would use watercolors. Watercolors are cool, but I don't know, I guess like I like blending, and blending with watercolors is kind of hard. Blending with acrylics is not harder than blending with watercolor, but it's not easy. I feel like oil painting is easier when it comes to blending. Like you can blend easier when you paint with oil. Yeah, that's my outlook on that. The last question is hardest obstacles you faced while painting. Hardest obstacle I faced while painting is really trying to, I have a few. I promise you this video is not going to be that long. My first one is really trying to create what I envisioned in my head. If I'm not doing a freestyle piece, if I'm doing a freestyle painting, I'll just start painting. But then if I know where it's gonna go, I have an idea of like what I want it to be. Like I'll start you know, sculpting it out, you know. I think like finalizing my pieces is like one thing, and going into that, I think that knowing when to stop painting and like when to keep adding layers is really important. That's something that I just started to learn myself. Really knowing when something is complete and not overdoing it or just not underdoing it. And the last thing that one of my hardest obstacles that I used to have that I think I'm getting better at is really paint mixing. I stopped using, I religiously try not to use black and white paint to make colors. Like I'll use it to make like shades and tints, but I try not to like use them within the color because it usually makes the colors less vibrant. If I'm going for something that's not vibrant, then I'll probably do that, but usually my paintings, I like to have like color in them. And so with that being said, like that's helped me mix colors and using the primary colors to make secondary colors, and you know, the other one, sorry, there's motorcycles, hold on. I think just practicing that is important. Just practice is important with anything that I try to do. So that's one of the hardest, those are the hardest 3 things I guess that I face when painting. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video. Let me know what other videos you would like to see in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you really want to see some more videos. I love you guys all so very much, and I can't wait to make another video and post it so you guys can see it and hopefully like it. I'm just gonna post it anyways. If you guys still don't like it, I don't care. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, anyway, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share if you just really, you know, if you're really about it. Like, just share the video. And yeah, that's all. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Love you. Grand risings. Good night, depending on where you are. Savvy signing out. Sun Ray signing out. Love you. Peace. Goodbye.